Hello everyone, welcome to Meet the Characters. We're working on Hero Forge today. I'm here with Chris. I pointed at Chris because we're here in the same room. We live together.
Being on the other side of this is going to be really, really weird. Okay.
Yeah. Obviously, Chris normally does these because Chris is usually DMing, but I'm DMing Theros Legends of the Underworld. I'm Emma. So, Chris, you want to introduce yourself and you want to introduce the character that we're going to be making today for Theros Legends of the Underworld.
Chris. Hello.
I'm still speaking.
Well, now it's good. Hi, I'm Chris. Hey, Internet. And we're making Danea, my centaur barbarian. I cannot wait.
It's going to be great.
So many ideas.
Cool.
I never get minis of milk. I'm always the DM. I never get minis.
No, I mean, tell us about Danea.
Danea's a centaur and a barbarian. Danea's badass. She made one of the other characters, which is, it's a moment. I guess Pav and I'll talk about that when we get to it, really. But yeah,
it's gonna be grand. So,
but she's not like an artist or anything. She literally just chopped it out.
Took her axe to a block of wood. Luckily, if you've seen Pavs meet the characters, you'll see that Danea did a pretty good job making Pav's
I don't know how I did that.
Character Neo. So
I've got, my dexterity score is pitiful. I don't know how I did that.
A moment of inspiration. Let's get going. I've typed in centaur, so here we are.
Yeah.
Would you like to start with the male body type or the female body type?
Female body type.
Awesome. What pronouns does Danea use?
She and her. I was tempted to go she and they because I go he and they, but I think it's probably better if it's she and her.
Amazing. I'm loving this model. Look at that.
That's
so beautiful.
That's not a Danea pose at all.
No, but I'm a horse person.
See, I'm bizarrely not a horse person. I appear to be the only person in the world playing a centaur who doesn't give fucks about horses, which is, intriguing.
They have given you this noble face to start off with.
Noble, eh?
Do any of the other faces take your fancy more?
Because the hair is so specific, I'd rather have the hair in and then do the face, because the hair really defines the shape of the head. Is that okay?
Of course.
I want a ponytail with no other hair, so just a single ponytail at the back.
That is very specific hair. Well, we can do that. Is that this one?
Yes. No. That's the.
You want the long one?
Oh, the long one. That's right. Yes.
That is very specific hair. That is a choice.
I don't know why I wanted that specific hair, but I think when coming up with the character, there was already a very distinct. This needs to be an iconic, strange yet intriguing hairstyle, and this really nails it for me.
Fair enough. You definitely get sunburn on the top of your head if you have
I have a mohawk. I get sunburn on top of my head sometimes. It's absolutely fine.
Cool.
Now, noble's an interesting word because I want sort of proud and authoritative, but
bulbous?
No.
Smooth.
Let's have a look at smooth.
This is smooth. Smooth is quite pretty.
Smooth is quite pretty. I wouldn't necessarily say the nose very pretty.
Back to noble, or there's elegant, or no mesh.
The sliders all the way on the softness side, and I think Danea's probably a bit harder than that. Can we put the slider near the middle?
Which one do you want to start with? Do you want to start with noble or... I've got smoothing at the moment.
Smoothing for the moment and get the slider down a bit so we can get a bit more chin definition.
If we go a bit...
Yeah,
harder?
That's grand, but can you go back to some of the other faces we bounce around a bit?
So that's the noble, which actually looks really nice at that level of softness.
It does. So look at the gnomish one.
That's sharp features, and that's round features. That's gnomish.
Yeah, because that gives you that very sort of.
It's a very defined chin.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And there's something about that has quite a lot of...
I think, interestingly, George's character has also got the gnomish features because I think there's that defined chin which people really like.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I'm very down with that. That's grand.
Cool. Ears.
Oh, humanoid ears.
Don't want mangled ears?
God, no.
She's a barbarian. She could have torn ears.
Problem is that they tear both the ears. Can you unlock the ears and have one side torn?
Do you have a thought on which side?
No, I'm probably going to pierce the ears anyway. So, but still, yes.
I think one
torn ear is very barb.
Very in character.
Very barb.
Oh, where's my mask on? Oh, it's on the other side. Does Danea have a beard or a mustache?
No.
Cool. They've given you the plain eyebrows. Do you want any of the other eyebrow options?
There's an eyebrow with my literal eyebrow scar, so, you know.
I mean, everybody loves the eyebrow scar.
Has anyone else got the eyebrow scar?
No, nobody has gone for the eyebrow scar, which
I genuinely have that eyebrow scar faintly, so I think it's probably quite nice.
It's adorable.
Yeah.
Humanoid eyes.
Yes.
They've given you the articulated teeth so that you can floss better, apparently.
We've not done the expression yet, and the expression will make the teeth very visible in what I have in mind, so...
so you want the articulated teeth?
Please,
I assume that they're maybe closer to horse teeth. And
no, it's just that they've got flat teeth and articulated teeth, so...
No horns for you.
Okay. Expression. We need a facial expression.
You have a humanoid body on top of your centaur.
Am I not going to change my facial expression?
Yes, we totally missed expression. Right, what are you thinking? Tell me which slider takes your fancy, because there's smile, cocky, snarl, confused, and arg, and I'm always intrigued as to which one draws people's.
Well, I want this to be a mid-combat pose.
Okay, so are we thinking maybe arg?
I think we're thinking arg. I think I want the mouth wide open as kind of a.
How much arg? Big arg?
See, big arg is too much. But can we add in some snarl?
Yes, I can have snarl.
Wow.
Less snarl, more snarl. Big snarl?
Wow. No, give the snarl back a little bit. It's just pulling the back of the teeth. Back a little bit. That's grand. Can we add in...
Smile? Is she happy? Oh,
no.
Terrifying. Confused. Is she confused?
No, I think cocky might be a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah? Do you want her eyes to be looking in a different direction?
It's easier to do when you've got the eye decals on.
Okay.
But, yeah, that's sort of... Can you move the camera so we can see a sort of upshot at it? It looks a little bit goofy, but that's all right. I wonder if the articulated teeth might be a mistake.
I think maybe smile might be.
Yeah, smile's killing it. That's much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Thank you.
If we go back to teeth, so that's normal teeth. Do you prefer that?
Go back to the articulated ones?
Horse teeth.
Yeah, they're too big. Although, she is a horse.
And she's a horse person. She's not a horse.
I don't want to... I'm very conscious of not wanting to make her look too, pretty. This is a violent person.
But if the teeth are throwing you, then let's stick with humanoid teeth, because technically the upper half is humanoid, so...
Okay, well, maybe look at it later, if that's okay.
We can always come back. Torso!
Humanoid body. Humanoid torso, so that's easy.
You have the centaur legs obviously.
Centaur, yes.
Let's look at measurements. So, height. You are currently in between 5 and 6 foot. How tall do you think Danea is?
Well, Danea's a centaur barbarian. She's fucking massive.
Taller than that? Ooh, how tall? 7 foot?
7 foot feels a bit... Okay, we've got a minotaur in the party. How tall is the minotaur?
Minnie came in at 9 foot.
Yeah, I'll keep 7 foot, thank you.
So there you go. So now Danea is Hood.
Hood.
Would you like Danea's head to be bigger? A little bit bigger was nice, actually.
A little bit bigger was nice. I agree. I think a little bit bigger is the way to go. Definitely.
So should we stick it there?
Yeah. Weight.
Do you want to see a bit more, or a bit less?
Well, I want her to be lean.
So, I mean, because there's other options down here like muscularity, so we can always kind of...
Oh, it thins out the horse.
It does thin out the horse as well. Wait, do you think there's quite nice?
Let's leave it there for now, we can always come back to it, but yeah.
So posture, she's very upright at the moment.
The pose I'm thinking of, that might work very well. Let's take it one step at a time on that.
Okay, build. This is shoulders.
Yeah.
More shoulder.
Oh, it's a bit much.
Slightly less shoulder.
A bit less.
Bit less shoulder.
There we go. Yeah.
Now the shoulders are almost equal to the horse.
I'm sure that's what's important in real life centauring.
Do you want her upper body to be slightly bigger in relation to her lower body?
I'd say so.
I think that's quite nice, actually. That looks sort of more in proportion to me. Before it looked a bit odd.
Yeah,
actually,
I agree.
Maybe slightly less than that, but I think maybe around here is quite nice.
Yeah, because I don't want her to look like The Rock. I want her to look like...
Why would you not want her to look like The Rock?
Well, because she's not The Rock. And also, I really want that sense of that sense of leanness, that sort of eked out existence, because she spent most of her life eking out her existence, and then in a gladiatorial position, not so much eking out her position as having to live
off her muscles.
Off muscle, yeah.
Speaking of living off your muscles, how much muscles... I'm just going to spin around to the arms, because this is where you can kind of most see.
Look at those arms, those guns.
Do you want more?
I think I'm almost that, I mean, we're currently watching Korra, so it's quite fitting, but almost that slightly, very, very muscly, it's got the neck thickened out a little bit as well, hasn't it?
Yeah. Do you want that, or do you... I mean, that suits the character, I think.
I think it suits the character, yeah, I'm very down with that.
You are also the most muscly.
Of course I am.
Would you like the bust to stay where it is? Do you want slightly less?
Slightly less. No, it's a bit too much less.
In between.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
Waist. I think her waist looks quite thin to me at the moment for how stocky she is.
A bit more.
There. That looks quite proportional to me.
It looks proportional, yeah.
Do you want more?
No, that's fine.
And do you want her to have a belly? She probably wouldn't, given she's this muscly.
Could you thin it down a little bit?
Yes.
It's very hard to see from this angle.
Sorry.
I don't want to go for the super model. I want there to be a definite sense of put it up a little bit.
There?
A bit more.
Yep.
Thank you.
Grand.
Now, what does curves do on a centaur?
I mean, I would normally say at this point that curves does hips.
Oh, it does.
Curves does the horse.
The sort of front half of the horse.
I like that a lot, actually. That makes the horse look more powerful.
Yeah, it does. It looks really cool.
Do you want more horse?
I mean, go further down. So what does booty do in this context?
You could have more horse.
That's way too much horse.
Okay, less horse.
On a scale of 1 to horse, that is too much horse.
Less horse. Okay. But there is no booty.
Oh, there's no booty. Well, that makes sense. I mean, it's a horse.
Because that would just presumably do your horse booty. You don't have wings.
I do not.
Are you happy
having a regular horse's tail? Yes.
with your horse tail?
Oh, what's one? There's another horse tail. What's that one?
That's a fox tail.
No, above that one.
That's your short horse tail. Short tied horse tail.
Oh, no, I don't want that. No, I want a proper tail.
Okay.
Yes. No, I don't want multiple tails. Just one tail, please.
Oh, no. I don't know. I don't know what I did.
You clicked on multiple tails. Right.
On to clothing.
Now, this is tricky.
Why is this tricky? You have a chest. You can dress it.
No, I know, but I don't...
A chesty thing?
I mean, I'm... Might want the one that's covering the breasts.
No, you can't have that one. Anna's wearing that one. Well, not Anna specifically, but...
I don't think she wears that much. Barbarians is not armoured. But I do think that what she wears is functional. I mean, there's a tank there. That's ridiculous, but
I mean, that's not very in keeping. There's a sort of ninja.
No, I don't like that.
What kind of thing are you looking for? Because
something. I think no arms. If you've got guns like that, why would you? That's silly. That's a bit much, I think. Can't be your shame. Can you go back up?
Yes. What are you looking for?
Keep going.
Ah!
There's a sort of bustier strapped
This thing?
No, further down. There's a cropped. It's third from the right at the top now. That one.
Oh, that one.
A bodice.
Oh, that's quite cute.
So it's like a muscle shirt, but it doesn't look odd.
It's like you're going to the gym, but in medieval times.
Which is basically what Danea's doing. That makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, that's cute. It's also got these little seams, which are sort of flattering on the body.
Yeah.
You can tell that I make clothes. Would you like any gloves?
No.
Are you sure? Because everyone else has gone quite extra with the jewellery, so I'm just,
I mean, I wouldn't say no to some arm guards, but, I don't think she actually... I think she travels quite light.
You can have a little leather...
No, see, that's too much already.
There are little hand wraps down here. There are cloth hand wraps that I've seen.
It's very monk, isn't it?
Well, anyone can have a cloth hand wrap, Chris.
This is true. Scroll to the bottom.
The bottom is these little spiked gauntlet things,
No, I'm good with
which
that.
match Natalie's shoes.
There's manacles. I mean, the manacles would be an odd thing to have, but it's sort of... There's leather cuffs.
Those match your... the crosses on those match your...
They do.
Look at your thing. That's cute. You could also... You don't have to have both of them.
Oh, no, I have both.
You could just have one.
No, I have both. I'm fine with it. Ooh, having one is quite...
If you had it on your sort of your off arm as like a...
Two-handed weapon.
Still, people would still attack you on your weak side because that would make sense.
Would do nothing.
This is the fantasy world, Chris. In the fantasy world.
Put a cuff on one side, and if there's some kind of nice bangle on the other, I think.
Oh, there are nice bangles.
Let's have a nice bangle.
Where have the bangles gone? The bangles are up here, and they're very pretty.
What's that? Is that a bangle?
Those
are rings.
That's a bangle. Or there are these bangles.
No, that's a bit much. The smaller, looser bangle. That one.
That's pretty. Also, you've been travelling with Pav, and Pav would definitely have made you wear jewellery.
You're right, yeah.
So...
I can't argue that, that's very true.
Pav's not here to make you wear jewellery, but I am. Would you like some belted rags?
Yeah, but the other ones... Oh, that doesn't work with the top, does it?
I think it's okay.
I'm not enamoured with it.
I'm not enamoured with it either. I quite like... You could just be horse.
I'm a horse.
Just be horse.
I'm a horse. I don't get to put anything on my feet.
Let your horse...
I don't wear a mask.
Do you want a mask? We're not giving you a lot to kind of do. You sure you don't want a little wrappy thing?
No.
Okay. What is Danea wearing? Holding?
Danea wields a great axe.
Amazing. Here are the axes.
Mm-hmm. Scroll all the way to the bottom.
You've looked at this before.
I have. Scroll up a couple. Bit more. Bit more. Yes, there it is.
This one?
Two-handed.
Okay, that is terrifying.
I mean, what I've got in mind for the pose, it should be amazing. You may want to put it in one hand for now. Thank you.
You could have it in both hands.
I'm not so great axes. Jeez, I'm rolling one.
Would you like anything else on your person? Maybe a squirrel?
I am a barbarian. I travel light. I have my weapon, and I have... Unless there's any way I can have... No, I wouldn't carry a backpack. Okay, what's in the side stuff?
This... What do you mean, this... Oh, side. Leather pouches.
Oh, it sort of sticks them on, doesn't it?
You get a little saddlebag. That's so cute.
It doesn't... No, look, it sticks them on. It doesn't sit them on the side, it sticks them on. Yeah, look at the angle that's if you can move around. See, it sticks it on. Creates a little sort of weird...
It's attached to you.
Yeah, it doesn't work. I thought it might not.
Are there any saddlebags?
There are no saddlebags.
That's such a shame. You could have saddlebags.
So I can't.
I don't want items. You could have a loot.
I don't wield it. I don't use it. No, what I do want, if it's okay with you, is some rings and piercings.
You could have a cloak.
I don't want a cloak. No.
You could be a horse with a cloak.
I don't want a cloak.
Okay. Sorry.
It's all right. You're allowed to
get excited.
You're allowed to get excited. It's fine. I just don't want it.
I want more things to colour in.
I get that too, but no, I don't.
Rings?
I don't think rings. I think piercings.
Piercings. Right. You can have... these are ear and nose piercings, and apparently you can also have belly button piercing.
Well, you can. It's just under the clothing.
No. It only shows you it if you can see it. So
no, it doesn't.
Presumably you can see it.
It doesn't. See, I've done this on other things. Can I have an ear piercing on the right-hand side only at the top?
Yes, which one do you want?
What are those other options? I think a ring.
Which one?
The thinner ring.
This one?
Oh, it's done on both sides.
I know.
Oh, thank you.
I fixed it. Also, where would it go?
Well, to me, that means the other one got torn out by someone.
Horrible.
Yeah.
So we'll have to put a trigger warning on this now.
And can I have a flared nose piercing on the opposite side to the ring piercing? And let's see how big the studs get if you put them on.
Which one do you want?
A stud, not a ring, but let's see this other side.
Spiky one?
Yes, on the other side.
Oh, sorry, yes.
Too big.
They're all this big.
They're all too big. No, I'd want something more delicate if I was going to go. Yeah, see. Oh, a ring's all right. I get the sense that these are things that Pav's character has given me.
Pav has a lot of piercings. Sorry, not Pav. Neo. Pav's character has.
Neo has a lot of piercings.
Cool. So now you've got your nose piercing. It's a shame you can't put in eyebrow piercing. Oh no, because you choose the eyebrows with eyebrow piercings. Right.
Yeah, and I don't want the eyebrows with eyebrows because that's a lot of eyebrow piercings also. That's what Pav's got.
And you don't want to be COVID compliant? Cool.
I'm tempted by the cigar, but it's not very in keeping with the...
It is not in keeping with the time period, if nothing else. Pose. Talk to me about...
Right, I've been experimenting with this, and I think I've worked out something awesome. Can you go for the 2 hands above the head's sun salutation pose?
2 hands above the head. Is that the one where they look like they're sort of about to
take off?
One?
Yeah. Now scroll that out so you can see what it looks like. 'Cause that's awesome for one. And now I think we can get the axe over the head forward, and it looks like I'm chopping straight down.
All right, go on.
Okay, if you first of all go to the axe.
Yeah.
And grip position, slide it all the way down to the end. No, other way. I think that's right, because then the other hand can come over the top like it's two-handed held. If you now go to the head and tilt it down so that yeah, the other way. There we go. And then you need to bring the hands, you do it from the shoulders up and over. Yeah, that's right, because that's to bend around so that they can be swung at. Ooh. There we go, there we go, there we go.
Okay.
Just got to get the other arm to join up with it and then make the grip look like it's holding it two-handed.
No, not twist. And the other way. And tilt.
There we go.
That's not
100% right. You have to, like, I mean, it took me, about half an hour filming it to get it exactly the right angle, but yes. You can get us a lovely two-handed over the head chop going on.
It's not quite over the head, and it's interacting quite badly with your head, to be fair.
We can move that slightly further up, I believe.
How?
By using the clavicles.
Oh, interesting. Yee.
No, it tilts just a little. Where it won't twist in the same way.
It's not. Oh, if you tilt that out, that's a bit better. But you still need to be over there somewhere. Can I twist that elbow out a bit?
Mm-hmm.
No, I can't.
Yeah, you can.
Well, twist the arm. I want to twist the elbow. Kind of want to.
Honestly, this is the kind of thing that, because I spent a long time doing it and it was a pain to do, that if we do all of the colours now, I can fix the pose
a bit later on.
Later on to get that proper, like, two-handed over the head.
You can kind of get the idea there. It's close.
It'll be over the head, like, sort of like that, but yes.
Pretty close, and she looks pretty impressive.
Also, if you rotate, go back to the axe, you can rotate the axe, so it's definitely chopping down as well. To twist.
You mean rather than
sort of hitting flat blade? Yeah, so it's a proper overhand shot, like that.
Well, you wouldn't want to meet her in an alley.
No. Does the head go any further down? I thought I could tilt it further down. No. Yeah, maybe.
No, that is the entire thing. I guess you could tilt her. You could tilt her as a person.
That's right. Yeah. Anyway, I'll keep fiddling with the pose to get it exactly right. But
you can spend as long as you want doing this, but I don't think this is interesting watching for everyone else.
Fair. Very fair.
Let's go to colour.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's quite a lot of different bits of Danea to fill in. There's obviously the human half.
Mm-hmm.
There's the horsey half.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you want to start?
Well, okay, so I'm not an expert on horses.
I want to say no shit, Sherlock. You want to start with horse?
I think let's start with the horse. Let's look at hair. Look at human hair as like a starting point on that, I guess.
Okay. I mean, horses can be more colours than this, but okay. What kind of horsey colour were you thinking?
It's reddy.
I mean, you could also dye your horse hair.
That's a bit silly.
Okay. It's not a bit silly. This colour. This is a very nice excellent colour. I like
approve
this
of
a
that
lot.
colour, yes.
Are your legs a slightly different colour?
Would the legs be darker or lighter?
It could go either way. Horses have many different colourings. I prefer lighter, but that is up to you.
Yeah, I'm happy with lighter. Give it that.
And then if we go into your fetlocks with something even lighter. I like that.
That looks great. Does that colour extend to my tail and hair?
I would say tail and hair probably are whatever colour you want them to be, because this is a fantasy world.
But in a horse?
In a normal horse, yes, your tail and your hair colouring would be influenced by whatever colour.
Well, let's go with that.
Right, which of these 3 colours do you want for your tail?
Well, the tail can also be multi-layered.
Let's go with that one. And
So it's all lightning out in the same way. Is that too similar? Are they all lightning out in the same way?
I think that's quite nice, but if you think that's too...
No, it looks like a proper horse. Like, that looks like a horse.
Would you want something a bit like more exciting? Because we could go...
I do want her to look quite...
I quite like that.
No, it's too much. No, I want it to look quite natural. I want it to look like...
That's you. You're the first person I've heard that from.
This was the blonde on the end. I want it to look quite like... The outfit can be a bit much, and there can be some really extra bits about the rest of it, but I want a lot of it to be... like, when a druid says I want to look quite naturey, it's that sort of vibe. I want to look quite...
Quite, yeah, like... Okay.
Realistic is a bizarre word I want to use, though. It doesn't make any sense at all.
You're the first one, so go wild. What do you think of the blonde on the hair?
I think it looks nice. I think it looks a little... That's...
Would you prefer one of the others? That's the...
Can I have the darker red of the rest of the body?
Yeah, I mean, that
looks great.
It's really cool.
That looks really cool. I like that a lot.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
If we go in for eyebrows, what... Do you want maybe the blondie?
Same as the hair. If it's not same as the hair, it looks odd to me.
I mean, it could be a slightly more ashy colour.
Sure, let's go with that for now. It'll be hard to see until we've got everything else in.
Let's put the eyes in, because actually let's put the skin colour in, because then we can choose the eyes, I think. What were you thinking? We have all these human skin colours, then there are like all the other skin colours that you could choose from.
Well, I don't want to go too... Like, I think white skin, but not like too pale, like some sun-tanned.
Like medium.
I don't want to look like Middle Eastern or Greek.
Medium 4.
That's not bad.
Deep 6 probably a bit far. Medium, that one. It's got a bit more to it.
That looks like a bodybuilder sort of look as well. I liked that one. I thought that was really nice. Yeah. Don't forget the ears.
Why are the ears separate?
I don't know. That looks great.
That looks
so cool.
Really nice.
Yeah.
Lips. I have a colour that I like on lips. I'm just going to put in and see if you like it.
Yeah.
I think that looks quite natural.
It does. And I want to look natural. No makeup here.
Yeah. Eyes. We have all the human eyes, then the Canaan eyes, then you can go down to the bovine eyes. I love the eye selection.
See, I had in my mind something like sort of purplish eyes, but I know that everyone else is going very purpley.
No, not in the eyes. You could have...
No, I think purple's a bit too extra.
Oh, but she's not extra in anything else, Chris.
I know. I mean, the weapon's going to be ridiculously extra. Could you put the blue, the really light blue over there, and that's very nice. That's a bit much, isn't it?
I like that as well.
Put that in for now.
I feel like your idea of what's extra and my idea of what's extra, I've been tainted by the past 4 Hero Forge Meet the Minis I've just made.
Yeah, I never get to play anyone, so and also I make a lot of these, so it's I want to go for something a bit more.
Let's have a look at these 2 piercings while we're on. Do we need to colour her teeth?
Yes, you do. Otherwise... Oh, no, can you make them slightly, not yellowy, but you go for the yellowy one? I believe that comes out as more, like, human teeth. Yeah, it does. That's more human teeth.
These nose piercings and earrings, do you have a thought on what kind of metal?
Okay, can I have one kind of metal? I'd say the one in my ear that is more sort of stained and quite like, it's just there. Like, nothing too special about it. And then the one in my nose, can it be something that Pav's given me something, like, ridiculously extra in terms of colour? Yeah.
How do we feel about the bronze? I think that's quite...
It's nice. It's not too much.
It sort of blends in with your hair as well, which is quite pretty.
Yeah, I like that.
Cool.
Gosh, you're so muscly.
Yes, hooves. You could have painted hooves.
Aqua hooves?
You're the only person in this set that I've been like, you could paint your hooves, and they've been like, no, but I could have normal coloured hooves.
Can I have a slightly lighter, either a slightly lighter or a slightly lighter hoof, I think?
Paint the hoof. Same as your teeth? No.
No, it matches up too much. You're right.
Matchy.
Oh, that one's green. It's a bit gross. Let's go for the pure whites a bit much. Can you go for the yellowy one? There's that bloody skull one. It adds slight red accents. It means I probably trample people, which I do. So, yeah.
No. No. There we go.
Lovely, thank you.
Okay, well, it's looking very normal so far.
You sound so sad about this.
I mean, I'm just gonna put this out there for you, Chris. You could have had bloody hooves.
Those aren't bloody. Those are hooves someone has painted red. That's not the same thing.
I mean, they could just have been red.
No.
This is.
No.
What kind of colours are you thinking for this leather jerkin thing? Because we've got all of these excellent
sort of blues.
Maybe something.
It's a nice colour.
I'm trying to find something that works quite well with this red. That's quite pretty with your red.
It's a bit much for the whole thing, but if it was that on the panels on the sides and a darker blue at the front, maybe.
Yeah, or even like a.
I don't want pink. No.
No. Okay.
Thank you.
What about something like that?
Looks a bit like a sports jerkin now, doesn't it? Which is actually quite fitting.
Yeah, I think that works quite nicely. If you like it.
Was there more of a blue? That's nicer. I prefer that.
Okay.
It's got very much a Go Team vibe, doesn't it?
I quite like that.
I like it too, but it does have a Go Team vibe, which is fine.
Just looking at these laces, let's put the aqua in.
Sure.
On the back, I think.
Okay.
What do you think about white for the?
It's a bit bright, that white.
Maybe something.
I preferred more of a colour accent. I think a white, but more of a. There's a lighter blue down there. There we go. That's nice.
This one?
Yeah. Can we do that on the leather cuff as well? So it's got the on the laces on the leather cuff.
Ah, yes.
Sorry, yes, they're buried away now and very hard to see. But
there we go. There they are. And is there one of these that you kind of want to put in there?
The dark one. With, again, the aqua on the edges. So it looks like it's one piece.
Yeah, someone made this for you when you were in a sports team.
Exactly, it's got very much Go Team.
Do you have painted fingernails?
No. Back to the... No.
That's quite a natural colour.
Is that a natural colour?
Yeah.
Is that a natural colour? Oh, is it? I paint my nails. I have no judgment.
Yeah. Fingernails are pink. Look. Behold my really chewed pink fingernails.
The bangles need doing as well.
Bangles. Are they all different?
Yes.
Oh, this is a dream. Right. Metals, are we thinking?
If this is shit that's Pav's given me, then it's going to be gaudy as all hell.
I'm just going to put that in there.
Yeah.
And probably that one as well.
I am not dismissing anything on these bangles. I think you know Pav's character better than I do, even though I made him and we're a couple. But, feel free to give me some colour accents from Pav. It's also nice to have some proper colour accents setting off that arm as well.
What do you think to that? Do you hate it?
I love it. It's very nice. The hair tie needs doing as well.
What do you think to the hair tie?
I don't want to add in more different colours.
I was thinking maybe...
I thought.
What now? Where was it? This doesn't look quite right.
No, it's because it's a different colour from everything else. It's an offset. I'd go with some of the blues from the top again.
I feel like we're making it all very monotone, though.
I'm fine with that.
It's just all very samey, Chris.
Wait till you get to the weapon.
I just feel like it's all quite the same, and I feel like we should... As I said that, I clicked on this colour which is called Judgy Jade. So maybe I should be less judgy.
Judgy Jade sounds like something you said. You're being such a judgy Jade today.
I'm being so judgy. That is a slightly different green, and I like that it's slightly different, but also in that colour family.
I think it looks very nice.
How do you feel?
I like that look. I mean, I like the look of this mini. I think this mini looks fantastic. I like the look of the character. I like I like that it's not quite as extra as the rest of the party, because the extraness is probably more in the character than in the look. Right.
Talk to me about this axe.
Well, this axe needs to look ridiculous. It already does, but it needs to be like all metals, all like bloodied looking, like weathered, horrible stuff. Like, it needs to look like the kind of axe. There's one that's like a red, the bottom left of the top box you have there. Like, that looks like a bloodied axe to me.
This one?
On the edging. Yeah.
Are you sure? That looks quite orange to me.
You're right, it doesn't come out. Maybe
this one?
It's too red. It's too much.
Oh, what about that one?
If it goes into that other red, into the axe itself... Ooh, that's a lot. Oh. You didn't do the top one?
I think I did. It's just...
No, you didn't.
No.
That's a very cool looking axe already. And then if the inside is kind of silvered but rusted.
Silvered but rusted. What about this coppery?
A bit brighter.
This?
It's nice. Yeah. That looks great.
What do you think? I think that actually looks quite nice.
It would all be one piece. The metal in that, if you go down under the wraps, that would all be one piece. The cross, the haft at the end wouldn't be necessarily.
Okay, sorry, it's quite hard to see what's going
fine.
on here. So you don't want this to be...
Oh no, the haft would be, the cap at the end would be a different piece of metal, because that is...
Yeah, so do you want these to be slightly different?
Can it be a very offset colour, like something a bit more, like darker, like very, very... No, not green again, something darker. Too black. Looks the same.
That is the same.
Oh. Bit too much again.
I think we already have so the titanium is the darkest silver that we have in there.
Yeah, there we go. Something to set it off.
So...
Yeah, that looks great, because then there's offset. You can also colour in the, what are they called? The bits of metal holding it all together, the...
Do you want those to be something slightly different?
They're currently just, they're grey.
I know, but do you want them to be like a different colour? Because those can be anything you want, like...
Yeah, that looks cool, doesn't it? Gold rivets. And then you can put that theming down through all the rivets all the way down on the end as well.
And potentially...
No, it's a bit much. It'll all be the same.
What do you want for this?
For the wrap, for the arm. Cloth.
Do you want something that mirrors kind of this colour of your body?
No, because my hair's already that colour.
I mean, I like that colour a lot more for your body. I know that we've done...
Could we go out again? No, I prefer the slightly lighter tone.
Okay.
I think I still wanted to have that. Yeah, that's grand.
Do you want maybe something a bit...
It's a bit much.
So that's that one, and then there's also
That's alright, actually.
That's got slightly the blue tones in it, which is nice. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good.
Wow. I like it because everything's very colour coordinated. Even the eyes are quite colour coordinated, but then the bangles clearly offsetted as being a gift from someone else.
Yeah, like, and the axe is pretty monstrous looking.
It's meant to be.
That axe is definitely something that you use to hit people with.
Absolutely.
Have we missed anything? I don't think so.
No.
That is a very cool character mini. Thank you so much for making it with me.
Absolutely, and I'll get the arms for the overhand chop sorted so it's a proper like two-handed grip.
Maybe once you've done that, we can insert a image of what the final one looks like right at the end.
Yeah, no problem.
Of this
Happy to do that.
video.
Yeah.
That is amazing. Thank you so much, Chris. Thank you everyone for joining us. We will be obviously seeing Danea and Chris in Theros, Legend of the Underworld. I'm very excited to start the campaign. So thank you so much, Chris.
Thank you very much.